Hello and welcome. I am Gregory Lewis and this is your next Pilates wheel workout here on Facebook Live. As always, before we get started, please be sure you've checked in with your healthcare provider before you begin this or any other workout routine. How's it going, guys? Also, by the way, hello to Elsa and to Becky, who said hello in the last workout. During our workouts, when I'm doing the routine and I'm focused on this, unfortunately I don't see when you guys say hello until the end of the workout. So if you want to say hello, I'd love to hear from you. If you want to give me a shout out, I'll return that love and give you a shout out back in the next session, just like I'm doing now. So hello Elsa, hello Becky, great to hear from you. I hope you're enjoying the workouts and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. All right, today we're calling Powerhouse. Whenever you see the name Powerhouse, it's just a classic full body workout from that strong and stable center of the body. Joseph Pilates, that guy over there, he gave us that beautiful term Powerhouse to talk about the strong and stable center from which everything we do comes. So, pretty streamlined setup today. Your core or DLX system will work since we are working center of the room. 2 blue bands, 2 handles, and 2 foot loops. All right, let's put all those things off to the side for just a moment. And let's bring our bar up to high axle. Once you've got it up on high axle, I'd like you to take it up onto your hands and knees. Now with the bar on high axle, as I've said before, it'll be harder to find that round sense in your spine. So you're going to really lift the ribs here. Now let's take 5 versions of a cat-cow. We're going to take chest forward, tail back on the inhale. And exhale, lift and round, drop the head. Push the wheel like you're pushing it into the floor. Inhale, chest forward, tail back. Exhale for 4. And notice where the movement is primarily in your spine. The easiest part to move in this direction is going to be the low back because it already goes that way. So I want you to focus on finding more in your upper spine. Find more in your thoracic spine, your ribs. One more time. And get that nice sense of round. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it into some rollouts. I'm just going to change my angle. Keeping that sense of round, I'd like you to inhale out and exhale, try to get even rounder for 10. Inhale and exhale for 9. Exhale for 8. And 7. And 6. Don't let it get away from you. 5. Keep those shoulders connected to your back. 4. Try to push the hips forward. 3. 2. And 1. And then bring it all the way to your knees. And I want you from here to stack yourself up, roll your shoulders onto your back, and find a tall standing position on the knees. Go ahead and flip your grip, bring your elbows back. And before we even get to things like rollbacks and into the 100 and to a more formal start of the workout, I want you to look at the organization of your upper body and look at your postural alignment. Elbows are back, shoulders are down. I've got my palms up on the bar. We're going to serve the wheel out front, attempting to keep the shoulders in place down the back. Right away, I know if I'm working in this way, my tush is engaged. So if you want a simple hack on an exercise like this, squeeze your butt. There you go. Now keep your tush engaged. Notice how when you engage the bottom of your glute max, it pulls your tailbone down, making your low back more spacious, releasing us from pressure in that sensitive place. On the exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping your shoulders down as best you can. Reach the bar up overhead. Open the chest, but keep the ribs closed, and float the bar back down. All right, take it off to your side. You're going down into crisscross leg position, early into a side bend movement. Hand forward to the shoulders. Let's use this to just get things open up. Don't worry too much about shoulder placement on this. I want things to be spacing out. Reach the opposite arm away, take it up and over for a round of 5. 4. Just make sure that the shoulder of the arm attached to the bar is not up here. Keep it in your back. 2. And 1. And then bring the wheel against your leg. Take a quick counter stretch before it rolls away from you if you're working on a hardwood floor or a flatter surface. That wheel might roll away while we're in high axle. Take your legs out of the cross and switch to the opposite cross. Get yourself really situated. Feel your sitting bones anchoring down into the floor. And we're up and over for 5. Let it feel good. 4. 3. Breath, breath, breath. 2. I get further in my movement, I get deeper into my work with the breath. Without it, I am nothing. Very literally, without the breath, I am not a living human being. Remind yourself of that. When you're in the middle of a workout and you're working hard and you go, and you clench down on the breath, think of that as making yourself less human. We become more human, more true to our nature when we use the breath. All right? Now we've got the wheel out in front. We're going to hook up attachments for the first time. Keep it in high axle. Take it to handles, running them down. And once you've got that set, let's take it to arches on the bar. Okay, first round of rollbacks. It's a half rollback, keeping the wheel stable. So we're figuring out how we need to make adjustments. We're becoming aware of our space and how we move in it. Take a tall inhale. Exhale the tail underneath you. Roll halfway down your spine. Don't move the wheel. Inhale, come back up, bending the elbows. And exhale. 4. Think of this as a massage for the lumbar spine. Print it into your floor. 2. And 1. Now hold right here. Let's do something. Just because it's fun, it's going to give us a little good energy in the arms. Don't let the wheel move. Don't let the spine move. Don't let the shoulders come forward. Give me bicep curls. 5. Don't worry about how far you get. 4. It's going to be strong. 3. 2. And 1. Ooh, yeah. And then bend the elbows to come back up. All right, now we're going for a full roll back, the whole system. You're reaching into your legs, scooping with the belly. Everything lengthens out. Tall on the inhale, exhale, everything. Feel the opposition of your legs and your abdominals. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll back up, bending into those biceps. Inhale tall. Exhale, roll it back for 4. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, take it back up for 4. Inhale tall. Exhale, push into those legs. Find your glutes and your hamstrings. Do not work your legs without working the backside. And 2. Chin to the chest. And 1. And let's take care of our 100. I want you to bend your knees a little bit. Fold your head and chest up on the exhale. Now let's set that up 4 more times. Inhale, head and chest down. Keep a bend in your knees slightly. 5. 4, 3. Feel how the bands, when we work it this way, are helping us find that good fold in the upper abdominals. 2 and 1. And even though your legs are apart, feel your feet magnetizing toward each other. Fire up your inner thighs. Push all the breath out of your system and become more human. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Flip your palms up by rotating your biceps to the ceiling. Now this time, start to bring yourself up. Don't bend your arms. Good. From here, I want you to put your toes on the bar in your central stance, or a Pilates position. Heels connected, toes lightly apart. Take another inhale tall. Exhale, roll right back down into position. Now your heels are literally connected, so we can really find that inside connection. Flip the palms down. Push the breath out of your system again and give me the other 50. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Final 20. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, put your head back down. Take a breath. And fold back up to transition. We're flipping the palms. This time, bend the elbows. Keep your ribs on the mat and bring the wheel toward you. We're going into a round of footwork in this position with toes on the bar. Out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back in. Lower the head down. Return to your arches in a hip distance position with just a slight and natural turnout. Fold the head and chest back up again. Now remember, you decide how much extra resistance you want to add to the leg movement by how much you're working your biceps, holding the bands tight. On the exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, really wrap those feet around, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. And let's take one more round. Today I want you to keep your arches on the bar, but walk your heels together with your toes apart. So you're essentially combining the last two foot shapes or positions. We're still wrapping the arch around. Now we're in a V shape of Pilates position. And take it out for 10, 9. Your legs should come together as the legs go out, and the knees should come apart as the legs bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you feel that scoop and hollowness in the belly? This time let the arms go straight. Flip the palms down and roll yourself up. Beautiful. Let's keep the feet on the bar in that same exact position. Push to straight legs while you're seated up tall. And let's take a bent arm variation on chest expansion. Keep the energy in your legs. Don't dump into hyperextension. That's not good for the knees. Keep a little softness. And inhale and exhale. Try to feel your elbows reaching down into the floor. We do not want to go up into the upper traps. And 6, 5, 4, get taller over your hips. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it right there. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder one more time. And over your left shoulder. Now look forward and return it. Good. We're still staying with this. Just resetting the timer. And now, every time we chest expand, we turn right. We turn left. We look forward and return it. Now we go the other way first. Look left. Look right. Look forward and return. And now take it right first. Left. Forward and return. Now one more time. Those shoulders on your back and return. Ooh, that feels good. Like it. All right. We're taking one end of each band off, running the handles completely off, hooking up the foot loops, and coming up onto our hands and knees for a now assisted round of rollouts that we'll get to experience in a different way. A little more work at the top of the shoulders and 4 of the back muscles. Get yourself into position. I'm going to check the feed. We're looking good. We are looking good, folks. All right. Strap your feet up while you are on your knees. Knees are hip distance. And we're taking it out for 10. And roll it back up. 9. 8. Try to come back just to the point right before the bands die out. And 5. 4. Play with the pressure. Right now I'm squeezing my hands inward on the bar to fire the chest a little more. 2. 1. And bring it back in. Let the bands die out completely. Sit up tall. Reach your arms forward and up. Give yourself 3 arm circles in each direction. Open up the shoulder girdle. 2. Let all that creaking and cracking out. And 1. Now reverse it. And as you're doing this, pay attention to what's happening in your rib cage. Try to keep your ribs closed. Good. Take your hands behind your head while we're here. Stay with it. Take a tall inhale. Press your head into your hands. Exhale, rotate to the right. Try not to twist your hips. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Don't move your hips. So maybe it feels like your hips are actually twisting the other way. Think about that hip point. Moving forward. And now this one. One more time each way. Come back to center. All right, step your feet out of the loops. Turn onto your back. We're going into leg springs. Your feet go right back into the loops. Down on your back. Start by reaching the bar up overhead. Connect your heels. And think about shoulder placement as you reach the wheel behind you. Space between your shoulders and your ears. Lengthen your arches. Start with your frogs. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now hinge your legs up. Keep the wheel on the mat. Push your belly into your low back. Stabilize your lumbar spine and your pelvis. And hinge out for 10. And 9. 8. Scoop the belly in opposition. 7. This movement is nothing without the opposition. 6. Actually, it's not nothing. It's bad for you without the opposition. Now separate your feet for the next 5. Feel your hamstrings turn on. because your deep abdominals are stabilizing your pelvis. 2. Or actually, this is 2 right here. Pardon me. And 1. And hinge it back up and close your heels. Keep your legs up. Take the arms up. Let's reset. Now you take your elbows in. The wheel comes down closer to you. Elbows are in. And we're taking it into leg circles from here. We're going to scoop big and low. 5. Keep your elbows in. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And now we reverse. Hinge, reach in and scoop. Feel your legs filling into the foot loops. 3. 2. And 1. Reach the wheel up one more time. Now we go back to straight arms. Take it back. One leg goes forward, one leg stays up, and scissors to finish this series. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Both legs up, find your heels connected, and bring a frog back home. If you'd like, before you take the bands away, come into a butterfly stretch, feet together, knees widely rotated apart. And then let the wheel come in and unhook from those straps. Reach your legs out, reach your arms up. Hint at where we're going next by rolling yourself up and diving forward, because it's the roll up that we're going into next. Take your bands off. Also take the foot loops off of the bands so everything is back to its original separate positions. Place those off to the side and send your legs out underneath your bar. Okay, we're about halfway through the workout. Let's stay strong and focused. 2 straight legs. Let's go hip distance apart. Take it down onto your back. Feel your rib cage connecting to the floor. And start to reach the wheel behind you, but only as far as your ribs don't pop up. That's where we start for 8. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach into your heels. Exhale, take it all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, find the opposition of the belly pulling back. Exhale, take it down. And 6. And reach into the heels. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. And all the way down. Good. This time, separate your feet apart. Let the weight of the wheel start to roll you forward and try to get your wheel down inside of your legs. Let's take what might be considered a variation on the really old school version of spine stretch from Joseph Pilates, from the original contrology methodology going back to the 40s. Legs are wide, feet are relaxed. Take a tall inhale. And exhale, push out in 3 pulses of the breath. Inhale, come back up. 4 more times. Inhale, back up. Don't worry if the shoulders come off the back. Let that be an opportunity to stretch your lats. And 3. Inhale, back up. And 2. Back up. And 1. Back up. And then let's lift. Bring our legs back into crisscross position. And we're going to return once more to the serve that we did on our knees earlier and then add on to it. I'm going to change for the camera angle, but you can stay right where you are. Elbows are back. And now anchor the tailbone and your sits bones down and exhale 5 this time. 4. 3. Pardon me. 2. And 1. Now challenge the shoulders to stay in the back. Lower the wheel down until it runs into something, either your knees or the floor, and lift to shoulder height. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And this time lean forward so it can come all the way down. Take an overhand grip. Reach it up to the ceiling. Shoulders in the back. Switch the cross of your legs. And let's take 3 twists each way on the exhale, right. On your new exhale, left. Get those deep, deep muscles that wrap around the spinal column itself. 1 more each way. Taller. And taller. And then bring that wheel out front. Nicely done. We're going to go onto our back, take care of a series of 5. First, I'm going to take a quick check on the feet. You get yourself down onto your back. All right, we're still in good shape. And knees in. Bars up over your chest. Take an inhale where you are. Exhale up and forward. Single leg pull. Get one leg out underneath and switch it. 10 today. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And 1. Bring both knees in. Can you get the bar past your feet and then step down on the bar? Walk your feet together, reach your arms up. Let's take the upper body portion of the traditional double leg pull, and then we'll do a more full version. Up and forward. Now the wheel doesn't move, your chest does not drop. Inhale, arms. Exhale, 5. Exhale, 4. Everything else is stabilizing. 3. The shoulders are opening up. 2. 1. Can you use the back of your legs to bring the bar to your feet? Can you sneak your legs underneath and get the bar back into your hands while you're on your back? All right, let's combine the leg movement of double leg pull with a variation on that arm movement. Up and forward, the bar physically presses against your ankles as your knees come in. Inhale for 10 today. Bring it in. 9. 8. 7. Keep the knees together. 6. Let the inner thighs inform the abs. 4 to go. 3. 2. 1. Head down, arms up. Nicely done. This time the bar goes straight up to the ceiling as you lift your head and chest. The bar is floating over your crown, legs up, feet flexed. 1 leg out, 1 leg in, single straight leg stretch. 5 and 5, 4 and 4, 3 and 3, 2 and 2, 1 and 1. Bring those knees in, head down, arms stay up. Double straight leg stretch. Once again, the bar goes up to the sky. Reach up through your toes. Can you physically connect the bar and your shins? We need that connection to complete each repetition. You have 8. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Keep that belly flat, especially as the legs are going out. 5. Keep the tail on the mat on the way up. 4. You've got this. You can soften the knees a little if you need to. 2. And 1. Bring the knees in. Reach the bar past your feet and get your feet on it. Again, nicely done. All right, we're heading down into the last 12 minutes of our workout. So let's stay nice and strong. Again, just like we did with the double leg pull, we're going to break the next exercise down into upper body first, and then add in lower body movement. It's still a full body exercise. When I say upper body first, I mean upper body movement. That doesn't mean the lower body is not involved in the exercise. The lower body is going to be working stability. Palm over palm for your crisscross. Hold up and forward. Thighs tight. The wheel does not move. Twist to the right for 5. Up and over left for 5. 4. And 4. 3. And 3. 2. And 2. 1. And 1. Come back to the center. Reach forward. Can you get that bar back in the hands? And let the feet go down for just a moment. Now, combining upper body and lower body movement. While that pelvis tries to remain very stable. Up and forward. Now, twist your ribs to the right, reach your left leg out, clear the bar. And switch. Let's go. 9 and 9. 8 and 8. It's killer. 7. 6. Start to lift the bar. 5 and 5. Lift it. 4. 4. Take it back. 3 and 3. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Come back to center. Reach the bar back. And lengthen everything out. Ooh, that felt so good. Nicely done. Leave the bar behind as you roll up. Sit up tall. And let's lower the bar down to low axle. And it's going to be waiting for us for 2 exercises down the line. First, it's going to watch over us. I want to take a moment today to do a saw just with our bodies from the mat. So I'm going to give you a little angle. Think of your heels as being twice hip width apart, so they're wider than the hips. Really lift up over your seat, press the thighs down. The knees can have softness in them. I'm okay with there being space here, but I don't want them bending up off the mat if that's not necessary. Now flex the feet deeply, feel that pull. Reach the arms out. There's so much going on in this exercise, like so many other exercises, but let's see what we can find. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist, and then reach past your toe as the other hand reaches up. I'm not collapsing on the thigh, remember, I'm lifting up and over, yielding the opposition of the arms. Inhale, up and center. Exhale the other way, up and over. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more rounds. Push the breath out. And now let's add 3 pulses to the breath. Inhale up. And now let's focus on keeping the opposite hip down. Inhale up. And one more time. Reach for those heels. Last time to the left and all the way up. Reach your arms up, press your arms apart, and relax it. Oh, that felt so good. Awesome. Now you get the bar on low axle. Our last series before we hook bands back up. We're going on to our chest for prone exercises. Up upper spine extension. Eventually incorporating the full spine. Start with your heels connected, your thigh bones lightly and naturally rotated. A full grip over the bar. Walk your hands as far apart as the bar allows you so that you can feel broad across your shoulder girdle. Pull the belly button in. I want space between your navel and the floor, even if it's just a feeling. And 5 times. Inhale with tight heels, get that upper body to move. Exhale, lengthen back down. Small, subtle, but powerful movement. 4. 3. Feel your crown like the nose of an airplane taking off from the runway. 2. On 1, can you stay up? Find the bottom of your glutes to float your legs off the floor. Open your heels and beat the heels as you hold everything up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs grow as they go back down. One more time, come on up. Separate the heels. Can you do a changement in the legs? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together, take it down. Nicely done. Now separate your feet to hip distance. We're going into a more full expression of spinal extension. You will eventually allow the low back to mobilize, but do it with control and make sure that the majority of what you feel is the upper spine finding its move first. On the inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Come on up. And exhale, lengthen down, scoop that belly. 4, 3, 2, and now for 1. Hold it up. If you want to try a little dive, let's do 3 swan dives. 3, 2, 1. Come on up and lengthen back out. All right, one hand on the floor, bring it back to child's pose. That felt really good. I hope it worked for you. For me personally, after having just traveled to Europe and been on a lot of planes in a short amount of time, today was the first day that my spine really felt willing to go there into that rocking extension exercise. So it's so important to listen to what our bodies are up for and what's right. All right, come up on your hands and knees. Give me 3 cat-cows with your hands on the bar. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, back it off. And then let's get blue bands and handles. We're going onto our backs for bridging work. Same setup as we had before. Run the handle down the band. Same thing on the other side. And get your legs out in front, and then get your legs on the bar. A narrow hip distance, spine on the mat. We're going to bring the wheel really close and flex at the elbows. Biceps are turned on. Your feet are standing on top of the bar without moving the wheel. We're working stability of the wheel. 8 bridges on the exhale. Inhale it down. Exhale 7. Find the abdominals first and foremost. And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. hold it, keep the biceps curled, and from your glute to hamstring connection, pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Articulate it down. Good, let your arms go out so the wheel can run out. Straight legs, lengthen your legs, and then come back up. And now we're rolling up to one more bridge, and we're pushing that wheel out for a round of 8. Curl it up, find your abs, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Tuck the tail more. Come on in. And roll it down. Ah, nice. That feels really, really good. All right, lengthen your legs out. Roll it all the way up. Ah, good stuff. Okay, let's take off the bands. Last movement, we're going back to lateral flexion, adding rotation and extension to finish our workout today with some variations on the side bend. Internal rotation, external rotation. Show me these legs. Hand forward. We'll do this quick. Up and over for 3. Push down to rise up. 2. Stay sideways. And 1, we stay out. Now rotate toward the bar. Face it and come up into extension with rotation. 3, 2, and 1. Take it all the way back out. Get your original hand to the center. Come up out of rotation and counter stretch. Now twist your counter stretch. Switch it to the other side. Switch your legs around. And let's finish up. Up and over for 3. 2. Be human, use your breath. And 1. Rotate both hands, face them out. And up for 3. And 2. And 1. Take it back out, return the original hand, come up out of your rotation, and counter stretch. Ooh, twist your counter stretch. And here we go. Final move. You know it's one of my favorites. The child's pose to plank transition. If you're up for it, 5 push-ups. Flex the feet, tuck the toes, take an inhale, show me 3 transitions, lunge it out for 3. Keep that wheel quiet. 2, fill into your back. And 1, hold it. If it's right for you, get those thumbs over the top and chest to the bar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips to bring the wheel to you. And roll it up. 1 bone at a time. Reset that spine. The ribs stay gently closed. Chest opens up wide, shoulders on the back. Crown to the sky. Inhale where you are. Exhale, step out over the finish line. Step back into your day. Really, really good stuff. Great to be with you yet again. I'll see you again shortly toward the end of the week. Happy Halloween coming up this week. And be safe. Yeah, take care of yourself this Halloween season. It's a crazy world out there. I'll see you guys again soon. Onward and upward.